Hello, Internet. Welcome to another episode of the Jongravesshows Show. Back at it again with another video. I'm at the final stretches of the Leon A scenario. So I'm going to move on directly after this, and I'm going to jump directly into the Claire B scenario. And I'm going to see how far I can get if I can reach, or at least if I can get all of her medals and reach Birkin within a certain amount of time. So stick with me. I'm gonna run through this as fast as I can. Don't need that. Actually, I don't even need that anymore. Because everything at this point is just deal with these goofy plant monsters that won't leave me alone. But yeah. Oh, we'll need a magnum. I will need a flamethrower. And where is my magnum ammo? There we go. Okay, so this is basically everything that I need to take on the final boss, which technically I don't even need the pistol, really. I just need the flamethrower and the magnum, and then I'm good to go. As for me getting past this area with little headache as possible, even though really I don't really need to grab these items. Come on, man. You should have saw the first time I got to this part on hardcore. It drove me insane because of the fact that I was almost lucky. Excuse me, plant monsters. Yeah, believe me, I really don't like those things. I mean, I like the changes that they've made to them for this version of the game, which is really amazing. The thing that I don't like about them, it is the fact that they can kill you in one hit, which is really annoying.
Joke?
Yes, it is, Leon. Because Mr. X just won't leave me alone. I'm gonna start killing zombies and whatnot because Mr. X, when Mr. X is on my back, forget all that. I am out of here. You know, honestly, I never realized it before, but this area sort of looks like the area underneath the tram where you first run into Mr. X when you need back in Resident Evil 2 when Claire takes the tram down first and Leon calls the tram back up and whatnot, and you fight Mr. X like in a little spot just like that. It looks very similar, but you know, I never noticed it until now. But you know, it's better to say, but like that's just useless information though. Yeah, I don't need handgun ammo. I don't need knives anymore because it's not going to grab me, so I'm fine. But just to be safe. See. I thought I could combine outside of the box. Yeah, I gotta put something back in first. I'm just being a little cautious at the moment. Where you put you. And I need just one more. Yeah, there we go. Even though technically I don't need this many healing items, I'm kind of just doing it for prosperity's sake. But even on hardcore, like surprisingly enough, the flamethrower is surprisingly powerful. You know, like that they give you so little weapons for it. However, it is really crazy though. But it's like, yeah, Leon is built better for bosses, but Claire is built more for Leon's built more for zombies and regular enemies, whereas Claire is just built for bosses. It's really interesting, but I'll touch on that like once I reach the credits. But here we go. Here's our best best friend. Also, if you hear anything going on like in the background, that would be the guys downstairs, like in my in the basement of my apartment. Apparently, they're fixing some pipes and whatnot, and they're drilling and bamming on them. So you might hear a little booming and whatnot. Yeah, follow. Now outrun that. I think it tracks a bit. At this point, you can go ahead and hit me because it's not really that big of a deal of them actually trying to hurt me. It's more or less me just getting through all this ammo as fast as possible. Come on, boy. I know you want to do it. Oh, where'd that rock just come from? Let's cut that out. Right through the fire, almost hit me. I always forget to run forward, but at this point, you just shoot him with the shotgun. Out. What is behind me? Oh, these big ass rocks. Thank you, Ada. For God's sake. Now, this is a little bit harder to do on hardcore because of the fact that, number one, you don't have as many inventory slots. Because I think that you lose like a good four of them. I mean, like, you can get up to... Also on hardcore, you gotta shoot him twice, man, with a rocket, so there is that. I don't remember if he smacks it away like the Tyrant does in the first Resident Evil, but you do have to shoot him twice with it. What are you guys even doing? Zombies are not even a problem when I have this cannon or I have this beast with me.
Shit! Gotta get out of here. I actually miss her.
I can, Leon. I miss her too. Or at least I felt the same way when I played Resident Evil 2 and I got to your B scenario. I felt the exact same way.
Leon?
Hey.
I don't know why that always puts a smile on my face to see how happy
Just
Claire
like I
is to
said.
see Leon. It's like she was ecstatic, and honestly, the changes in this game in terms of what they said about personalities for Leon, Claire, Ada, so on and so forth. I mean, sure, I understand that they turn some of them maybe not in the best light, but if there's one thing that I really, really, really like about this game, and I have been parroting this like ever since part 3, is that I like the fact that Leon and Claire actually sort of flirt like with everything. I mean, sure. I mean, they're not as scared as what they would be or should be in this situation. You know, with people who shrugging off shots and whatnot, and constantly coming at them. But at the very least, it's like they're smart people and they know how to handle themselves. So at the very least, it's like I don't see why they would be afraid of zombies. You know, but I do like their interactions along with Leon and Claire earlier on. Even Leon and Marvin, you know, even though most of their work, again, the more that I play this, the more that I see that they put most of their work in the RPD. Everything else, they put a lot of work into it, yes, but they didn't put as much polish on it as what they did with the police station. As basically, there's a reason why you start there and not meet Birkin or not Birkin. You meet Kendo or basically like you walk through town first to sort of see like the effects of the virus and all the crazy stuff there. But that is what I gotta say about that. We're gonna continue this conversation in the Claire run, so let's jump right into that. But first, let's check my score. That's as scary as that is. 2 hours and 22 minutes and 53 seconds. Yeah. Technically, I got an S+ because I kind of had to save it like at that part there because there's no save point like past that. So, and if I did, the recording would cut off. But at the very least, I'll take it as 4 because I could have just replayed the entire part and just got there and just started the recording. But, too much work. It's not. I just kind of wanted to continue this thing on, but let's jump right into the second run for Claire. Let's do a standard. I could do hardcore, but I'll save hardcore for the A scenarios because I'm more familiar with that one than I am with the B.
Yeah, I'm almost there. You know me, I'll be fine. I'll be back as soon as I find Chris. Why does everyone think I'm gonna get in trouble? What the? Don't shoot!
Get down! Come on!
See, I don't know if people could hear me like in the first when I first started playing this because of the sound of the background noise. But I was talking about the second scenario, and basically a lot of these parts I wish that I could have played at the very least, such as Claire getting to the gas station second, her running into what was it? Seeing all the zombies come out and whatnot, and then like you fight a few, or at the very least you run to the door and whatnot for help.
Can't stay here. It's not
Even this part here, which again is a bit disappointing, but it goes but it goes into what I was saying, where like that they put a lot more emphasis on the police station and they polished that place up nice versus everywhere else in the game. This is exactly where I start at. Now, fans of the original would know that officially this is the path you take in the A scenario, you know, and Leon's path over there, like this part right here is not even viable. You come in through the back entrance, the way where Leon gets the club key. originally like in his second scenario, that's where you would start, but you know. It's crazy because you don't even see that helicopter crash. You say you just hear it crash, but I got nothing to complain about. Also, this gun right here, I'm not gonna be able to use it in the B scenario. I mean, in the Matilda, you can't use that either, which is crazy. And I find it to be a bit sad. I mean, we know what this cutscene is, so yeah, Leon and Claire flirt for a bit, which is what I do like. But this gun is only useful for one thing, and that's when you turn it into your official Magnum. Other than that, you really can't use it. Yeah, this is my basic handgun now. I was still debating on if I should use the infinite weapons or not, but there's no reason for that. So yeah, I'm gonna have to stick with what I got here, because I kind of don't want to taint my game, but oh wait. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8, 9, 10. That's cool. Yeah, that part always bothers me, but it's all good. Okay. So just do it like how I did it before. The difference is though is that I don't think this gun that I have has really good headshot prowess on it, because apparently everything about it is just like for shooting kneecaps and whatnot. So nah.
Shit.
Yeah.
Hell is up with you?
The comments are actually really funny though. Yeah. The good thing about Claire's game though is that technically, since I don't have to come this way anymore, I don't really have to worry about this hallway or any of its problems. Store you. So yeah, I'll be struggling to kind of remember most of the passwords for this one, so cut me a little slack if it takes me a little extra time to basically get through puzzles. Don't need that, don't need that. Like I said, it's like, I said this before, and it's like, technically I don't really have a problem playing this version, I mean like playing like this part of the game, and I probably could get through it faster, because because they knock off 30 minutes because everything in the police station is practically open and you don't really got to worry about it. Hey guy. Yeah, I probably should have said. Wait a second. Yeah, I can grab it. Just break through the window. Technically, this is literally the only thing that I need to get. Cause I already got the Now there are some boards still over there, but I don't really need to get them. That's cool.
Anybody here?
Yeah, yeah. This was the thing that I was talking about when with the Leon thing. Like it's the second part to that they kind of took the two parts that
Bet
he
he's
just,
not part of the rescue
he
squad.
basically came from where I came from, which is scary, yeah, but okay. Oh wait, I forgot to grab this. Okay. So unlike last time, right? If like, actually, I kind of think that actually the more that I think about it, because now this is the original Resident Evil 2. Because there's a liquor that's right up there, subverting expectations. Because when you first come in here in Leon's, obviously there is no liquor there, sort of like how his original 2 was, but now there is one. You know. And once you get so far, you don't really gotta worry about zombies anymore for this area. So there we go. You know, actually reading this thing here, like this is like this is actually the note for when the zombies started to attack, which was December 25th, because obviously they were turning this place like into a shelter. But most of the zombies, most people who were bitten and whatnot, they kind of started to take effect on the 25th, which is surprisingly really scary.
Jesus.
So yeah, the zombies are officially dead. Like once they reach out, so you don't really gotta worry about them after that. But still. Now, as for this door, I don't even think I really even need to go through it. But 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, things about the B scenario that you should know, like specifically the police station. Obviously, the place where you start, it is different. Some of these spots and whatnot, like that, they are open. You don't really have to. Most of the puzzles that are, most of the puzzles that are connected to like padlocks and everything, all of those are exactly the same. The only puzzles that are different are the metal puzzles. Well, not necessarily. I can't go that way, or he'll get up. It is the metal puzzles. Come on, man. Thank you.
Oh no.
There we go. These two idiots are gonna drop down, which technically I don't have a problem with, but oh, come on, man. Come on, man. Thank you. Now, technically, I probably could use the other gun, but, you know. But this is what I was officially talking about when it's like, Claire really isn't equipped to handle zombies, because most of her handgun, well, technically, I probably could still use this. or at least I could use it at the moment because I can make handgun ammo for it, but actually I just make some handgun ammo for it, because again, it's better to have something than nothing. But still, even with that though, it's like I don't have to deal with. There you go. fact about Claire's gun, which is actually really different from Leon's, is that this handgun, it actually has a special feature to it. Like, I mean, like all the handguns do, basically. But like the feature for this handgun is different because of the fact of that you can actually, like when it steadies, you can actually move and basically hold your aim with it. You just can't move the reticle too fast. But basically you can hold it and move back at the same time, like if you really want to. Come on, man. Yeah, man, they really love their lunges. Man. But basically, I'm just using this because I really need the ammo for this one. But yeah, I've already started this one off, and it's starting off really poorly. But at the very least, it's like the thing that I don't have to worry about, which is what I'm happy about actually, is that I don't have to really worry about running over there because this is all the ammo that I need for the moment. But I do need to free up some space. So I'm technically I'm technically messing up the order. And literally that specifically, like they switch. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that they actually switch like a few items around, such as like the little boxes and whatnot. So technically you can't really like get all of you can't get all of the padlock lock buttons anymore until you at the very least get the heart key. So that's gonna be a problem for a bit, which again really isn't too much of a problem, but it's just kind of throws a monkey wrench like in a few things. But I'm gonna keep this. Oh snap! Why did I jump over that? Actually, no wait. Oh crap! I should never have jumped over the thing. But still, I don't need that. Don't need that. You can take a nap and keep you there. Put you over there. Because basically, if I try and go the right, say like if I try and go the way that I think that I'm supposed to go, like at the moment, I'm gonna have a serious problem. So now I'm gonna have to walk all the way around because rushing. But thank you. Okay. So this is off to a poor start, and I'm 13 minutes in. Well, hey, at least the good thing is that. Alright. So yeah, the box is not in the main hall anymore. So, oh shoot, almost made a mistake. Well, technically I could kill him, but it's not that big of a deal. But originally when people were playing this and they were talking about Mr. X coming into a safe room, a place where like you can save and whatnot, they were literally talking about the main hallway, because no enemies are technically supposed to make their way into the main hallway. Literally the only zombie that could make their way in into the main hallway was Marvin when he turned. Like, that's it. So now that I got this and I'm off to a terrible start, the most I can do right now is save it, and get ready for the biggest headache that I'm gonna have rushing all the way around this place. So yeah, I'm about to save it. I'll catch you guys next time. Get up in here. We'll pick this up tomorrow, and I'll see you guys on the next Jongrave show. 15 minutes in, and I am Ugh, I'm messing up already, but I'll see you on the next John Graves show. Please keep watching anime, keep playing video games, and I promise the next time I play this, things are gonna get really hairy because a friend is about to come up. I mean, a friend is gonna pop up pretty early. So I'll see you next time. I'm out.